Welcome back. It's your feel-good breakfast show, Espresso on SABC3. It's a beautiful Friday morning. We're joined by a whole cast of superstars. To mention one, rugby legend, Springbok rugby legend, Brayden Paulson joins us this morning. Good morning. Good to have you here, sir.
Morning. Always like to be back.
We'll be talking about National Bullying Awareness Day a bit later on, but of course, man, you can't go through a weekend somewhere. I mean, you were the same as well. You were in a boys' school, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Selborne College, and whenever it comes to this time of the week, it's about the big sporting action that's about to take place. Big-time rugby fixtures that are going to be going on. But let's talk about, go a bit to the older boys first. Super 15 rugby semi-finals this weekend. Blue Bulls have it all to do against the Brumbies. What is your take on that game? Do you think the Bulls have what it takes?
Absolutely. Obviously, playing against the Stormers 2 weeks ago, a lot of weaknesses were exposed, and unfortunately, they didn't, play the way they could. So I think it's a good thing that happened against the Stormers. So now they know where the weaknesses are. Their tight five, their scrums, their set pieces haven't been great. But, Fortress Loftus is something else,
Yeah.
Not many teams go there and beat the Bulls. And the Bulls haven't lost there this year. So they know that they should be strong in front of a hostile crowd, as we know. I'm backing the Bulls 100%. And let's hope the nation get behind the boys, even though you're a Stormer supporter.
See that, I was wondering, you wouldn't expect to hear that from a Stormer supporter.
Well, that's how I'm going for the boys, yeah. So.
Very true. But of course, all of this has to start somewhere with our youth sport. And some say it's too serious, and some say, or some people don't think so. But all we know is that it's going to be an entertaining watch this weekend, and it's going to be no different. Let me take you through some of those fixtures where in the Western Cape, Boland Landbou are going to be taking on Battle Gym in Stellenberg, and DF Malan are at it again in a massive derby day between the two schools again. In the Eastern Cape, St Andrews and Dale College square up against one another, while Kingswood and Graham will be embroiled in yet another historical derby between these two schools. Now, the KZN has two big encounters to look forward to as Pretoria's Uffies and Boys High take on Glenwood and Maritzburg College, respectively. But of course, in the big match of the weekend, it's time for the Queens and Selborne derby again this weekend. As the East London-based Sly heads to Queenstown to try and claim the ultimate bragging rights for 2013. Now, Queens are looking to hit back at their traditional rivals after they narrowly lost to them earlier this year, which of course makes someone very, very happy. But over in Bloemfontein, undoubtedly the place to be this weekend. Grade College is going to be the great derby as the two nation's brightest rugby programs come together one more time. Now, with the host of Springboks on their old boys list and future stars emerging from this year's class, it is sure to be one for the books. Now, Grey College will be the heavy favourites to win the match, but you can't count Grey High School out, who have had a great year thus far. I mean, let's talk to you guys about that. We already had a woo from somewhere over there.
Very excited.
First of all, I'm just glad that we're not playing Grey.
Okay.
Because Grey is always in top form. I don't think that we've ever won to Grey, actually, as Selborne College. Maybe on that blue moon, but we know that whenever we face them, they're always in top form. We always have to bring our game. So I feel sorry for whoever's going to be going up against them.
Yeah, it's the Grey. It's the Grey. Trey Grey. Who's your number one schoolboy team right now?
Well, obviously, I didn't went to such these posh schools, So I went to a little school in the Bokkerveld, where somebody, well, not many people know, but I must say I'm so proud of South African schools, especially the rugby schools, and cricket and soccer can learn from this. That's why South African rugby is in a good state, because the schools are really good and players are getting opportunity on merit. So I'm looking forward to all these derbies this weekend. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun, and the boys, they are really taking it seriously, and it's all about winning, all about playing for their pride and their badge.
Big hits. Now, from schoolboy rugby to swimming here at Expresso, we're all about discovering emerging talent. And this weekend, the world will be introduced to two budding swimming stars as they take to the pools in Barcelona. Let's take a look.
The South African swimming team takes to the pools in Barcelona this weekend. Amongst them are two rising stars who have worked all their lives for this moment.
I started swimming at the age of 5, and my sister's always around the pool and swimming, so they kind of led me into the sport, and then I started to race at the top competitions, started to do better and better, and I just decided it's a great fit for me.
My mother was a swimmer, so obviously she took me to my first swimming lessons, and from there I was just fascinated by the water and I kept swimming.
Both athletes will compete in the 200-meter individual relay, with Michael also entered in the 400-meter individual relay.
It's a great honor to be on the team. I'm learning a lot from the older guys because they're more experienced and they teach me all the professional ways of doing stuff. So I'm very privileged. The atmosphere, they're always happy, they're always supportive and motivating, so that's what I like about them.
This is one of my big competitions, one of my biggest ones so far, so it's very exciting. I get to race against the top guys in the world, which is always an experience. It's pretty tough, you know, you go to those events and everyone's just like, everyone's so professional and stuff, and you just have to step up your game, but it's a great experience and it's helped me become the swimmer I am today.
For Michael and Marlies, their debuts at the World Champs are the stepping stones to long careers.
I'm trying to get into the finals, trying to compare myself against the other swimmers, and I like to see where I'm at leading up to 2016.
My main goal is just to race against the top guys, you know, see how they do it, and then just improve my times and get faster and faster. Hopefully I want to be in the top 8 in my event, you know, so building up to Rio I can just get better and better.
Catch Michael, Marlies and the rest of the swimming team as they begin their assault on Barcelona on Sunday, all the way through to the 4th of August.
Espresso Youth Sport, brought to you by Deep Heat, warms pain away.